Phillips. So, dozens of former Army and Special Forces soldiers from Britain, as well as some amateurs who have never seen action before, have volunteered to help fight Putin's invading troops in Ukraine and say that they're willing to die for the cause. Now, this comes after the Defence Secretary Ben Wallace appeared to contradict Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, who said that she gave her backing to Britons who wanted to join the resistance movement. So, what I want to know is, do you support these people, their decision to fight for Ukraine? Lots of you have been talking and getting in touch with us, so we'll be getting through some of those socials in just a moment. We're running a poll, and we've been asking if you'd support Brits choosing to go and fight the Russians in Ukraine. So get in touch and send us your thoughts at GBNews. Right, let's ask my panel then. Let's talk about this, and I'll start with you because you are an expert on this, Rick. Philip, sorry, I get all excited, I get confused. Philip, so what are your thoughts on this, Philip?
I think Ben Wallace is right to take Liz Truss to task for encouraging. I mean, obviously it's admirable if civilians kind of feel sufficiently motivated, they want to go and fight on behalf of Ukrainian independence. But the idea that the British state would effectively sponsor it, which is what Liz Truss was suggesting, seems to me very dangerous, because it would be effectively the British state supporting a proxy war in Ukraine, and that seems to me a very dangerous escalation. So I think Ben Wallace was right to put the dampers on what Liz Truss was saying.
I mean, Putin has singled out Liz Truss, hasn't he, for her words, saying that she's kind of inciting the situation and inflaming it. I just wanted to ask you your view on China, because I think, for my thoughts of this, that China are looking on thinking, well, you aggravated lots of enemies. You went to Libya, you went to Iraq, you went to Afghanistan, but these people didn't have nuclear weapons, so you didn't fear too much. You knew that you would win in the end. And now you've aggravated an aggressor who happens to have nuclear weapons. And I'm thinking, what do you think that China's view is on this? Because they did abstain from the UN Security Council vote. So they weren't prepared to support Russia fully.
Yeah.
What do you think they're thinking as they're watching?
I think they're probably watching very closely and taking notes. And I think if there is any kind of ultimate winner out of this, it's probably the Chinese Communist Party. I think they are ultimate beneficiaries in the sense that it seems that Russia is going to be gravely damaged by the pursuit of the war. The Putin regime will be gravely damaged. Security in Europe will be gravely damaged. Obviously, Ukraine is going to suffer tremendously. And I think the irrationality and war fever that has swept over the West as well is also very alarming. And I think all of that is ultimately will put the Chinese Communist Party in a stronger position.